What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Bob Arum. The CEO of Top Rank Promotions states that Andy Ruiz will repeat the defeat of Anthony Joshua once again. After that, Pulev will be the mandatory in line after that defeat. Now, Bob Arum really didn't go into detail, on why he feels Andy Ruiz will do what he does. He was basically, in the article that I read, he was more fixating on the deadline and the idea of Pulev, which is his fighter, mind you, will get that opportunity. Now, this is what I got to counterpunch on Bob Arum. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Nothing wrong with that. However, this comes totally biased because it's a tunnel vision way of thinking when you have Bob Arum saying that Ruiz beats Joshua again. No explanation, but I could have sworn this is the same promoter, Bob Arum, saying that Andy Ruiz did not beat the real Anthony Joshua that night. Do you guys remember that? I certainly do. I did a video on it. I covered it. I counterpunched it. Now he's saying that Andy Ruiz repeats the process. Maybe it's something that he saw. Maybe it's something that that he knows. Maybe, who knows? But this goes far beyond an opinion, because his opinion that night of June 1st was that wasn't the real Joshua. Okay, I think what it is that he's fixated on his fighter, which he should be. He should be concerned with his fighter getting a fair shake, getting his mandatory spot. I think he would want Andy Ruiz to win because Andy Ruiz would be a better matchup with Pulev than Anthony Joshua would. You see what I'm saying? Joshua and Pulev would be a decent fight, but I see Joshua beating him easy. Whereas Andy Ruiz will get into a firefight with Pulev due to those guys with the similar height, okay? Because they are similar height. I think Pulev is, 6'3", maybe. And Andy Ruiz is, of course, is an inch shorter than him. That's why I see maybe Bob wanting Andy Ruiz to win, because, again, he didn't go into detail on how he would win or why he would win. He just said, he repeats the same thing. Pulev is next. So basically, him saying that Ruiz defeats Joshua again in a repeat victory, that was kind of like a sub-story, a side story, versus what the real article was about was his fighter getting the fair shake in the mandatory position to fight whoever wins. Okay? So that's what I wanted to talk to you guys about. I think that Bob Arum, again, wants Ruiz to win because that would be a better fight. However, he does not realize it would actually be better if Joshua won. Me counterpunching this, guys. Joshua, Eddie Hearn and Bob Arum have a better working relationship than Al Heyman and Bob Arum. You know what I mean? Even though you'll have Wilder and Fury, yeah, that's an anomaly. That's a Mayweather-Pacquiao. That doesn't happen all the time. You know what I mean? So, but he would want to fight Anthony Joshua if he was really going to get that fight. But he knows that Anthony Joshua would be a harder opponent, I feel. And he knows that. That's why I think he's going for that title, that fighter. You know what I mean? And then you really think about it, since he has such a poor working relationship with Al Heyman, it could be one of those situations where the IBF will strip you if you don't fulfill your mandatories. And I think that's what Bob Arum is thinking about. That's another route he's probably thinking. Because if Al Heyman gives him shit when he has the mandatory position, the IBF will strip him, right? And then then his fighter could fight for that portion of the heavyweight title. But that's me looking at it. You guys tell me what you think. I'll leave the link below. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunching. Peace.